Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Art Whisper 88. Now I was rummaging around in my closet for Christmas lights because it's around the time to pull them out. And they look like this. There was a mess of wires all tangled up. And I had an idea that they would make a good exercise to warm up for a printing session. So here's my Sharpie pen and some plain copy paper. And the exercise is just to create this free-form meandering doodles. And this is a good way to loosen up before you do any kind of art making. You don't need to put too much thought into it, but I think it's a effective way to loosen up. It's a little easier than drawing circles. So I have one exercise where you have to draw concentric circles, and that can be a little tiring because you have to consciously think of what you are doing. But this one is very free form and very unconscious. So you just take your pen and go in a clockwise or counterclockwise motion, depending on what you are more comfortable with, whether you are right-handed or left-handed, it doesn't matter. Okay, and that makes an interesting sheet of textures that I can use for collage. Now, in contrast to this free form, I can do these circles. This is also a very good exercise to warm up. So at first you do them small, like the size of a pea. Just keep going. Try to complete one line. Okay. And then you will find with the repetitious motion, your hand begins to loosen up and become less self-conscious. Now, as I'm loosening up, my circles get increasingly larger and less perfect. So you keep doing this until you feel that your mind and your hand have loosened up. That is the purpose of this exercise. This is not unlike what you do when you warm up your body in a gym. You do some warm-up stretches first before you do your main exercise. You're conditioning your body and your mind to do a specific task. Now, this may seem difficult at first glance, but once you start doing this exercise, you will actually want to complete an entire page. Okay, so you get the idea. So that was a very good hand motion exercise to get your creative juices flowing. So I will actually use these as elements in my collage later. I will show you what these will be used for. So on to the next step. Okay, here we are at the next step. Now that the warm-up exercise is done, I'm going to do a first layer of black. This is Mars black. And I'm going to use my 2-inch brayer. And do a very even layer of black, or as even as I can. Okay, let me just wipe the edges. And I will make some marks with my silicone tool. More squiggles. Then I'm going to use this brush to take out some of the paint. You can also use a Q-tip. Okay. Now this is Strathmore Bristol plate. So it's a very smooth paper. And since it's very smooth, it can slip easily, so I try to avoid pressing too hard. Just going to give it a couple of minutes to absorb the paint. Now, if you wait long enough, you'll notice the corners of the paper start lifting up. That means the paper is absorbing the water content. Okay, let's check it out. It left a beautiful ghost print. So this is the first print with a very plain black layer. And this is a very beautiful texture. So I will try to pick it up with this dune. This is like a beige color. And I will use my other 2-inch brayer. I'm hoping I can pick up the very delicate details. Now this time, since I'm trying to pick up the ghost print, I will leave this on a little bit longer, maybe like 3 minutes. Okay, let's see how we made out here. Oh, I like this a lot. This is just what I was hoping for. Awesome. Check this out. I love the little detail, very fine detail. Like I always say, the ghost always wins. Okay, let me keep going. I'll see if I can this time I will use color shaper. Now this time I will allow this to dry a little bit. This time I will use Naples yellow. And for contrast, a drop of cadmium red. Okay, let's see how we made out. Oh, I think it picked up most of the paint. Pretty wild. It's almost like a very detailed landscape. Okay, Let me air dry all three of these and then keep rolling. Okay, I'm going to use my reusable stencil. Okay, I'm deliberately giving some space up here so there's a sense of layering. So again, I will be using Dune. And a little bit of red. So this time I will do the red first. Here's the first pull. Pressing really hard. Okay, so I'll leave this on for about 3 minutes. Let's see how we did here. Very interesting result. cool. Okay. The moment I pull it off the plate, I already have some ideas what the next step will be. And in this case, it's doing some collage with the warm-up exercises that I did. So I'll show you. Now, in the meantime, while I'm air drying these, I have some more entries and some wonderful talented viewers who submitted their artwork to show for you to enjoy. So sit back and relax, and I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, here we are at the next step. I think these elements will work nicely with this composition. So let me see. Again, I'm using Mod Podge matte. Okay, so let me air dry all 3 of these and then recap. And in the meantime, here are some more entries for you to enjoy. Okay, everybody, here we are at the last leg of this journey. And this is the first piece. Let me show you a close-up. So there's a lot of contrast between the black and the white collage and the stenciled images. That's the first piece, and here's the second one. This has a lot of delicate detail. Even the brush strokes right here, they show very well. Here's piece number 3. This is the one that is the most complex. Just let me put them side by side. So they make a nice set. So I hope you like this video. Please share this with your friends. And thank you for all you wonderful viewers who have submitted your artwork to show to others. It's very inspiring, and we are a community of artists, and we need to stick with each other. We need to lift each other up and encourage each other, and our bonds become stronger. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I hope to see you next time.